Hello, welcome back to Fog Puzzles. Today we have Cubox 16. This is brought to us by the David Copo, who publishes for USA Today. This was from a while ago. We have an expert level. As those of you who may or may not know, Cubox 16 it is a math game. It's a little bit of logic, but it's mostly just a lot of math. Math isn't complicated. It's mostly just addition and subtraction. So very, very easy in that aspect, but it can be an extremely tough game. Definitely the difficulty of this depends on how many clues you're giving, and as you're given a clue, it gets easier, and as you got a clue taken away from you, it gets exponentially harder. These can take anywhere from, my best expert level was 12 minutes, but they can take very long. A lot of Kubok is sometimes just doing the grind, and if you guess right on your grind and you just happen to guess the correct path, you can end up with a fast expert, and sometimes you take the wrong guess when you start your grind and you end up with a super long expert, depending on how you go. I usually go linearly. So, okay, that said, the basic rules are you have the numbers 1 through 16. You must use each and every one of them at least once in the 4x4 grid. You have to add them up, each column to the number, it has to sum up to the number above it, and you have to add up each row that's to the number to the left of it. That's all there is. Super simple rules. Again, 1 to 16, they all have to be used. Now, what I like to do with Kubok is I like to update. So like this row is 21, this row is 27. And this way I don't have to keep adding those numbers over and over. My Apple Pencil is complete garbage, so you're going to hear me complaining about it quite a bit. And now when I get here, I typically, what I like to do is I like to look for constrained cells. Now I had not done this puzzle before. I don't know if someone else attempted it, because I can see when I scanned it, there's a little circle around it. So now I'm wondering if whoever did it, that was a constrained one. But what I would say is the bottom row definitely is constrained because it's 9, right? So, and I have 3 cells. And if you think about it, the 3 smallest available digits I have are 3, 2, and 1. So that's 6. So the 2 smallest I have is 2 and 1. That's 3. So the biggest number I can have in there, this must be less than or equal to 6, right? So I can have 6, 2, 1 to get that. Or I can have 1, 2, 3. So what combinations of 9 do I have? This is actually like Sudoku killer cages, right? So I have 1, 2, 6. I have 1, 3, 5. Excuse me. I have 1, 4, 4. Of course, I do not have that because that doesn't work. I have 2, 3, 4. And then that's it. So I only have 3 combinations I can use there. And no matter what, I'm going to be using either one of 1, 2, or 3. Actually, I'm going to be using 2 of them. 2 of them. But I don't know which 2. Okay. So there is a nice constraint in there. And then the 17 row is also constrained, but not as constrained. So that I have 17 left. I can't have something, again, 2, 1 is going to be my smallest. I know I can't have 2, 1 though now. I can only have 1. So my smallest I could have would be like 1, 4. No. Because if I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4 are gone. So 1, 5 would be my smallest. But 5 is gone. Oh, so that 5 is gone. I didn't see that. So that's out. So I have 1, 2, 6, or 2, 3, 4. So for 17, my smallest I can have is 1, not 5. 1's available. I have 6 available. So that'd be 7. So the largest I could have in here is 10. Of course, if I have 3, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. Yes. 2, 3, 4. If I have 3, I'd have 1, 2, 6. I have the 3 available, and then the 4 would be available for 7, and that would also be 10. So this one, but 10's already taken, so it must be smaller. Smaller or equal to 9. Okay. So for instance, again, I can't have like 11 because what am I gonna put with 11? If I have 11, I have to get 6. Let me see if I can adjust this for you. Maybe just make this a little bigger on the screen. There we go. If I have 11, right, what am I gonna put in there to get to 6? Well, I have to have either 2, 4, but I can't have 2, 4 because one of 2 or 4 has to be in there. I have 1 or 5. Oh, that. All right, 5 is taken. Yeah. Yeah. So that looks good. And then 3, 3 doesn't work. Okay, so that works. Yes. Okay, so that's what I have, but nothing else looks constrained. So my first hint, it must. Oh no! Think about this though. Where's this 21 is actually constrained too on the right here, this right column. Because, well, what is the lowest? What's the highest numbers I can have to get less than or equal that 17? I could have. So let's assume 1, 2. If I have 1, 2, 6 on the bottom, that would give me 3, 4, 9. Okay. Could I ever do 4, 6, 7? No. 4, 7. Yeah. 3, 4, 3, 7, 7. No. Okay. So I'm going to be using up. Wow, this is very interesting. I am going to be using up. So I already know I'm going to be using 1, 2, or 2, 3. I'm going to say I'm using. Boy, I'm kind of confused here. I have to visualize this. I can't think it out. Imagine I have 1, 2, 6 here. 1, 2, 6. Just the order doesn't matter. Then what I have to have over here. What can I have to get this 17? Well, I have 3 and 4 available to me. But is there any way to get it with 7 and 8? Well, of course not. 7, 8, I need a 2. So I have to have, and I don't have an 8. So I have to have the 3. Or no, I at least have to have the 4. Let's assume I just take the 4. So now I have 13. Well, the biggest I can have here is 7, 6. No. 8, 5. No. 9, 4. So yes, so you're going to use, am I going to use both of them no matter what? So if I have 2, 3, 4 here, do I have to use 1 and 6? 1, 6, 10 doesn't work. No, in fact, I can't use 1, 6. 1, 7, 9. So no matter what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be taken. But there's something I forgot. See, this cell is part of this. So this could be something really low. So that isn't constrained. There could be a 16 like here, because this could be a 1, 17, and this would be a 4. No, it can't. No, 16 absolutely does not go in there. Because even if that was 1, it's going to need a 4. If this is a 1, this is a 2, this is a 6. Right? I have to have 3, 4 over here, remember? 3, 4, 7, 10. No, that doesn't work. No, you don't. No, you just said you don't. You can have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 8. No. What about 4? 4, 7. I thought I just said I could have something here. If this is the 1, 2, 6, how do I do this again? Boy, man, I tell you, this is confusing already. 1, 2, 6. Imagine this is 1, 2, 6. Okay. So now what do I have left? Well, I'm going to put it up here in the upper right. I have 3, 4, 7, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11. Okay. And so I got to get 17. So with those, how do I get 17? 9, 3, 4 is 16. So that simply doesn't work. 7, 3, 4 is 14. That doesn't work. 11, 3, 4 is 18. That doesn't work. 7, 3, yeah, so none of these work. So I made a mistake. So you can't have that. You can't have 1, 2, 6 there. It is 2, 3, 4. Okay. God, I hope I am correct on this reasoning. In fact, I'm going to go through this one more time because with Kubok, if I miss something there, it's going to be heck to pay. 1, 2, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 6, right? So that leaves us, again, we're going to go over this. We have upper right-hand corner, take a peek. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So you just see I'm plugging in the numbers that aren't used and 11. Okay. So now I got to get 17, and I can't have anything bigger than 9, right? Because 11 leaves me 6. Yeah, so I can't use 11, so I might as well not even have that. How do I get 17 from those numbers, right? 9, 7, 1. No. 9, 4, 4. No. 9, 3, 5. No. 7, 4, 7. 7, 3, 8. 7, 3, 7. No, it does not work. Okay, so right off the bat, what we know is 2, 3, 4 is in this bottom one. Okay. Very interesting. 2, 3, 4. Oops. Boy, how silly. 2, 3, 4. I have no idea how it goes. 2, 3, 2. Actually, I should rotate it where this is 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 2, 3. Just some kind of rotation. Okay. So now over in that box, I have a 1 available. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 6 available. I have a 7 available, and I have a 9 available. And so now I gotta get 17, and that's easy. It's 9, 1, 7. There's no other way to get it, and that's what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then with 11, no, 11 again doesn't work. So 11 doesn't work. I was right. So now I don't have to worry about this 9 here. I can get rid of that. And I gotta put this on object eraser. Okay, and just erase that object. 1, 6, 7, 9. Okay. And the only way again is what? 1, 7, 9. So I know that this is 1, 7, 9. I'm not gonna do anything funky here. 1, 7, 9. 1, 7, 9. Okay. And so all I have left for little ones is 6. Okay. That's actually a pretty good start. Let's see now. Now with 32, I should know, I could have 16, 15 there. Absolutely. Why not? 34, I need at least 3. Okay. So 34, this one is constrained. I can't have 2 there because if I have 2, I have to get 32 and I can't get 32. Okay. And so now my biggest there is 4. So it's 30. So I need, or it's 31. So this is either 16, 4. Oh, so no matter what, there's a 16 in here. Okay. So you see this? I got 34 up there. I can't have 2 because if I had 2, I'd have 32. I'd have to have 2 16s. But now I have either a 3 for 31, which is 16, 15, or I have a 4, which is 30, which is 16, 14. And I don't have 16, 14. So I don't have 16, 14. So we know it's 16, 15. So we know that's 3. Wow. This is going pretty good actually for a Kubok. I mean, this is definitely a better one. So this is not 3 and this is not 3. So I have 4, 2, 4, 2. That's fine. Okay. So now think about that top row. I have 15 or 16. So I'm only going to have 11 or 12 left. Now if I have 9, what are my little numbers left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My littlest number is 6. So I can't have 9 because 9 plus 15 is 24. I need a 3 and that's taken. 7 plus 15 is 22 and I need 5 and that's taken. 9 plus 16 is 25. I need 2. That's taken. 9 plus 15 is 24 and that's 3 and that's taken. 7 plus 16 is 23 and that's 4 and that's taken. So those are all taken. So the only thing that this can be is 1. Now 1, 15, 16, 11, 1, 16, 17, 10. It doesn't work. So it's 1, 15, 11. Wow, this is one of the best expert Cubox 16s I've ever done. Seriously. Like, this is going really well. I spent a few minutes talking. I think I'm less than 15 minutes. So far. I mean, it could turn hard, but usually now I have a few. I don't think so. This is 16. So 16, 7, 23, 8 doesn't work. 16, so 16, 9, 25, 6. 1, 9, 10, 7. We knew that. So now 11, 4, 15, 12, 11, 2, 13, 14. 11, 2, 13, 14. No, 11, 4, 2, 15, 12, 2, 6, 8, 13. Yes! That's got to be under 15 minutes. I really think I talked for at least, because I explained the rules, I said hello to you guys, all that stuff. I think that was a sub 15. That right there was a very satisfactory Cubox 16. I found the path. You don't always find the path, but I found it right there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add this up just to make sure, because I have made many mistakes before. 1, 15, 16, 27, 32, 32, 7, 14, 21, 12, 30, 21, 12, 33, 46, 9, 16, 25, 36, 9, 16, 25, 10 is 35, 6 is 41, 8, 3, 11, 4 is 15, 2 is 17. Going down, 1, 7, 8, 9, 17, 8, 25, 15, 14, 29, 40. Man, I'm having a hard time thinking. 15, 14, 29, 16, 45, 3, 48. 11, 12, 23, 10, 33, 4, 37, 5, 13, 18, 6 is 24, 2 is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we have. This was very satisfactory. Doing an expert level Cubox like that, I found the path. This doesn't always happen. This was not so many Cubox 16 when you get to expert. Unfortunately, you can't logic them out like this. Like, this was really a satisfactory. A lot of times you get to this point where you just have to guess. And that stinks. Now, it doesn't stink. I don't mind it too much because I don't mind doing a little math. But this is much better. Yeah. So anyways, that's Cubox 16. Again, this was from USA Today from David Copo. I hope you really enjoyed. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below and have